Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for December 2023. I hope everybody's well. I am going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aries out there. So just take what resonates for you. Simply leave the rest for someone else. Please also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a little predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. Let's get started, guys. Spirit, what would you like Aries to know for the month of December? All right. Aries, you are starting out with the Page of Pentacles. It is crossed with the Sun. That's nice. Nice energy. In the past, we have the Eight of Wands. So there's been a sudden change for you. It could have been communication. It could have been travel. You could be traveling because of an offer. But whatever this is, there's an offer here that is making you very happy. Let's see why all this is happening, please. Temperance in reverse, because there's been imbalance. Something is in need of healing. So what's on your mind, Aries? The Chariot in reverse. So what's on your mind is you may be feeling a little bit stuck. Some of you, I feel like, are wondering if you should travel, because we see in the back, in the history, there's something to do with a sudden change or possibly travel. So there's a consideration here that you're feeling a little bit stuck right now. Now, what's coming for you in December is success. Recognition. So that's good. I mean, I can see that you may be feeling stuck, and the reason all this is happening is because there's a lack of balance or a need to heal something, but there is an offer or a communication or something of that nature that's coming in. It's going to make you very happy. It's a sudden change. Communication looks very strong here, but you've got success coming in December. So let's see how you're showing up, Aries. Nine of Cups. So you're thinking about what it is that you want. What are your wishes? You're looking pretty content here. So let's see what is the energy coming towards you. I feel like you're getting what you want in some situation. All right, the energy coming towards you is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody who is experiencing a lot of loss. Spirit's advice is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying that this the situation with this person is going to intensify. It's going to advance. It's also telling me that Spirit is guiding you with regard to a loss of money or with regard to a loss of possibly a long-term connection. Now, in your outcome, we have Justice in the reverse. So this has to do with possibly a legal situation ending. And if so, I feel like there's an offer. You're going to feel successful about this. If this has to do, and that legal situation is going to end, it looks like by the end of December. But it's also telling me that there's information here about an injustice that has been done. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So this is underlying energy. And it does indicate that you are dealing with someone or a situation from the past. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Knight of Pentacles. There's more of that stuck energy. The Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So it does tell me that there's been a lot of stuck energy. There may have been some communication or a quick change or possibly travel that has affected this. And there's either a small communication or an offering of some sort. It's tangible, though. Why is the Sun here? You may have had a realization about an ending, but I do feel that there's something here about an ending. There's a loss and there's an ending here. And I do feel like this offer is making you happy. So there's something here that's been stuck energy. Two of Pentacles. You've weighed your pros and cons about this situation, about this offer. I feel like you're finding balance here. There's communication. Let's see why Temperance is in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I have Cancer here. And there's the Sun again, Leo energy. Yeah, so you know that something here is unbalanced and needs to be healed. And it has to do with an ending and a loss. Okay, so let's see why the Chariot is in reverse. Yeah, you're very worried. Sitting up at night, worrying, thinking. Yeah, feeling stuck. So it's a situation that doesn't seem like it's been budging, and then all of a sudden it just breaks loose. Now, I like that you have the Six of Wands here in December. So let's look at December for you. Spirit, show me December for Aries. You're going to get some kind of success or some kind of recognition in this situation that has been, you know, worrying you, keeping you up at night, feeling stuck, hasn't been moving forward. But I see success coming into it, so. One more, thank you. December for Aries. There's that success card again. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups reversed. More stuck energy. Six of Swords reversed. Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles reversed. The Empress, nice. There's, again, is that Eight of Wands. Interesting. Chariot in reverse, again. King of Pentacles. Six of Wands, again. You're getting a lot of repeating energy, and that tells me that it's very strong. The energy here is very strong. And then we have the Strength card in reverse. Now, you had the Strength, no, you had, okay, still Leo, but it's the Sun. All right, so let's talk. So Aries, I see you moving into December, wanting success in a situation, wanting recognition perhaps in a situation. It looks as if there is someone here that there's been a break in the energy. This is possibly why you're feeling very stuck. I do see an ending as well. Could have been due to juggling. But I'm seeing in the first week of December, there's going to be communication. And it's going to be very sudden and very truthful communication. I do see that you are not satisfied. You're not happy necessarily with this communication. So it could even be you communicating, but it looks like that communication is coming towards you. This would be after a break and after a period of non-communication. Now, I can see that you're not happy with the non-communication, but somebody reaches out or you reach out in the first week of December. For some of you, it may be you because you're feeling stuck. For others, you've been very unhappy with being stuck, and all of a sudden, boom, you get this communication. Now, in the second week of December, I see somebody making plans. It could be you, it could be the other person. Feels like the other person, honestly. And this person is making plans to either travel or to, make a decision to come towards you. I am seeing that you are not, there's something about you not accepting this, or you not liking this offer, because the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you're receiving an offer after all this stuck energy, but it's not the offer that you want. It looks very small, or it could be that it's communication and from this person, and you don't respond back. By the middle of the month, I see you kind of seated in a Empress energy here, which is good. That tells me that you have kind of rediscovered yourself. You're feeling good, you're feeling prosperous, and you don't feel a need to necessarily reach out. That's why I say it seems like it's the other person who reaches out to you, but you don't respond back. I am seeing that you are discovering or rediscovering your own self-worth. Your money is looking good, by the way. I will say that by the middle of the month. And I am seeing that there's a possibility for travel for you in the 3rd week of December. Those travel plans may get canceled. Be aware of that. So you could be thinking about traveling, worrying about this, and it may not even be necessarily related to this situation. It actually looks like it might not even be involving this situation. It could just be you traveling, which would make sense because that's around the Christmas time frame. Those travel plans, however, could be canceled. Because I'm seeing somebody who is feeling good about things and, not really reaching out to someone else, although, you're in a receiving mode, which is nice. But somebody is sitting there. I'm seeing an image of somebody sitting there trying to make plans to travel, and those plans get canceled. So I don't know who that's for. But what I am seeing is that you're in this receiving mode. There will be a sudden change in the 3rd week of December. It will have to do with this situation that has been stuck and not moving forward. The situation that you have been very worried about. And let me tell you, when that comes in, that sudden change is going to either bring stability in your finances, which your finances are looking good, especially from the middle of the month to the end of December. Or it could be somebody that is bringing in commitment and the recognition that you wanted. It looks like an upgrade in a relationship somehow. It's difficult for me right now to see if it is with this person from your past, because we do see the past here, or if it's someone new. But I see you moving into a commitment by the end of December and feeling very successful about it. This energy is very strong energy, and it's energy of commitment and well-being. I'm also seeing that a lot of you guys are working very hard, and you're paying very close attention to your finances or your job, especially in the middle to the last week of December. And you're going to be recognized for that. It's being noticed here. The way you are carrying yourself within the workplace is, it's going to create a sudden change. You're carrying yourself with a very high energy, very attention to detail oriented, and it's going to create a sudden change for some of you within the workplace in a situation that you were feeling pretty stuck in. Now, I will say that there is some fears that are going along with this, whether this be workplace related or whether this be a commitment that's coming in. You're getting exactly what it is that you wanted, what you're focusing on. You're getting what you want. However, it's also bringing some fear with regard to that. For some of you, I see that you're dealing with somebody who is still working on themselves, and they're a work in progress. So let's look at how you are showing up. You have the 9 of Cups, which again is telling me that you're getting what you want here. You may feel like you're stuck, but you're actually going to get what you want. So we have the 3 of Coins. We have the 5 of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Wands reversed. So yeah, you're going to get what you want, and it has to do with stability. There could be a contract that you wanted that's going to be signed. I am seeing that you're coming out of conflict. If there is something to do with a contract, and this is work related, I do feel that you are not conflicted about this. It's going to bring in like a very stable foundation for you. I do see you determined not to take action. You're kind of letting this happen around you. The conflicts are ending. I do see a little bit lack of action, but I'm not so sure that that's a bad thing for you. And I am seeing that whatever it is that you've been feeling stuck about and waiting for is now coming through. Let's look at signs that I see. I do see Libra, Taurus is here. Taurus is very strong. Leo is here. Virgo, Capricorn is here. So let's see the energy coming towards you. I just feel like the wait is over for you. There's something you've been feeling is very stuck. You've been worried about it, and you're getting what you want. Show me the energy coming towards Aries, please. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra is very strong. So the energy coming towards you is somebody that is deeply feeling the loss of this connection, or possibly even a financial loss. They're very defensive and distrustful. This person is showing up as being very honest, though, and that's a good sign. I do see them approaching you with a very honest conversation. For some of you, this has to do with legal issues as well. There could be an attorney. King of Swords can sometimes be an attorney. It's coming out very close to justice in reverse. So I do see that if this is a legal person, this would represent your attorney, and this person is experienced. They are going to stand their ground with regard to financial losses or loss in particular. But I do definitely see financial loss for some. They're going to stand their ground. They're going to fight for you. This is somebody who has a lot of experience, and they're really going to do well by you. If there's a legal thing that's going on, of course, I don't give legal advice at all, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing is that for some of you, this is representing an attorney who is really going to go to bat for you. And this is an experienced person too. They're very honest, very direct, not emotional at all. If this has to do with somebody that has to do with like love or relationship, you're dealing with somebody that's they're coming to terms with themselves. They're also going to be approaching you in a very honest manner. This is somebody who is trying to open up the door to conversation, and I can see that there's somebody that you have not been communicating with. Now, this person is very distrustful, and they have difficulty processing their emotions. They may come across as being very defensive, but the truth of it is that they are feeling the loss of this connection pretty keenly. So let's see what Spirit's advice is. I do like that they're showing up with the King of Swords in the upright. That tells me that this person is going to be approaching you honestly. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Coins. And we have the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. All right, so Spirit is advising you that this loss is going to escalate, and it's because of deception. Somebody may have been giving their attention to more than one person, and they have had to choose. They've had to choose between you and another person. There's deception here. So it's either you or the other person, but I'm seeing definitely loss caused by deception. I'm seeing a situation that escalates. I am also seeing that you're being advised in a situation where there is deception, lying, cheating, stealing, to be fair and to try to give a balanced, even give and take. I'm seeing the word negotiation. I'm seeing balance coming back into a situation where there's been an ending, but there's also you're not on the same page with somebody, and it does go back to deception. So the deception is what is causing the loss here. So let's see your outcome. So it's either you or the other person, but there's deception, and that's what has caused this loss. So show me the outcome, please. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome for Aries. Thank you. All right, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Emperor. Yeah, twin flame energy for some of you, not everybody. Could be a very strong soulmate as well. And we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. All right, so there's a new beginning that's trying to come in. It's following a situation where there was a lack of balance, or for some of you, it could be following some sort of legal proceeding that is ending by the end of December. I am seeing that there is a need to take control of the situation, but don't do this blindly, Aries. There's something that you need to see, because there's something to do with trying to figure out whether or not this person, or possibly yourself, is willing to have this new beginning. There's been an injustice, there's been a lack of balance, and there's a new beginning that wants to emerge, but there's fear surrounding it. And I'm seeing the fear in two different places. It can lead to a commitment, it can lead to marriage. However, you're being guided here to really look deeper. You have to look deeper. All right. There could be a small communication that's coming forward that gives you information as well. And for those of you that this has to do with a person, this person, like I said, is a very good match to you. They could be a little older than you, but they don't necessarily have to be. They may be acting out of fear. I can see that somebody that is coming into your energy is very distrustful, and they're very defensive. So there could be a lack of trust here that's leading to that fear. And that will also lead to the imbalance. But I do feel that if that's the case, you will hear from this person. It will be something very small, and it could lead to either a coming back together, a reconciliation, or bringing the marriage back together. For others of you, this has to do with a boss. And I am seeing that there is a new beginning that is trying to emerge. There could be some sort of legal, it could have to do with a contract. And, you know, that's trying to come through. You're to take control of that situation. But I am seeing that it will follow through, and it will be what you want. You'll find this out through a communication that comes through. I just heard internet, so I don't know. Maybe it comes through email or it comes through text. I'm not sure. However, there is a communication from this person if this is career or work related, and it is going to lead to a committed connection with you and this company, or you and this person. I am also seeing here that there's something to do with a contract. So basically, Aries, you're going to get what it is that you want. Whether this has to do with business or has to do with a relationship, things have not been moving forward. Things have been rather stagnant. If it's business related, you may feel that you're being undervalued. You're not receiving the money that you deserved. But there's a new beginning that's emerging. Yeah, and it's going to require you to move away from, you know, the past. You've been kind of stuck there, whether it's the past in a job position or whether it has to do with holding on to things from the past. I am seeing commitment come through, either personal or financial commitment, and I do see you aiming for that success, and you wind up with it. But there will be fear related to it, so be aware of that. At the bottom of the deck is the moon. This is underlying energy, and it does tell me that there are things here that are hidden. There are things that you don't know. This is why you're being guided, Aries, to really check everything out. But regardless, I do feel that you're headed towards a commitment of some kind, either personal or career-wise. Take it as it applies to you. It's gonna elicit fear for you, so be careful with that. All right, but you're getting what it is that you want. So let's pull you an oracle card and see. And it does look to be successful. It says, call forth the waves, number 4. And 4 is generally about stability. So let's see what that reads. All right, it says, there are times when all is tranquil and beautifully so, And there are times when all is simply too still and nothing is changed because nothing has been done. See, that's that stagnant energy here. Too much for too long has stayed the same, and now this denizen of the seas of energy which surrounds the realm of the Kitsune is urging you to call forth the waves and to stir the world around you into action. For there is much to be done and many things which are bringing discontent, and yet all is remaining the same. So much so that it seems that this stasis is natural, simply the way things are. But she, this being of the sea, is here to tell you that this is not how things must remain, and she will show you how to call up the waves of pure energy from within, the emotional energy which sustains and feeds you, the watery energy of memories, and the psyche which gathers its strength and pours through the world and lifts up all that has stayed too long hidden. See, that's that hidden energy. So it can be seen and changed with pure, raw energy. Call forth the waves now, friend. Raise them high and let us see what power there is in initiating change, being active and courageous and immersing ourselves in the pouring forth of the energy that has been too long held within, restrained, tethered for no good reason. Call forth the waves, connect to this great primal tidal force, and know that no matter how formidable change may be, it is a living thing, unlike stasis and the quiet of intimidation. Rise up and see who joins you as you dare to take the ride of your own life, and upon the waves that you called up, you shall dance. Know you are free and powerful being filled with instinctive energy, and others will rise to join you. And as you do this, your life will be filled with a new and cleansing energy. Ooh, that's powerful, Aries. So take charge of this situation, all right? Don't fear the change. Take charge of this situation, and you've got success coming. This is a really good reading for you. So this energy that's stagnant is not going to be stagnant much longer. All right, I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Aries. I do want to say thank you to those who inquired. I didn't put out readings last week. It was simply because I needed to ground myself and also spend a little time with my family, which I did. Thoroughly enjoyed that, but I do want to say thank you for those that reached out. If you have resonated with this reading at all, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would be grateful if you do. So until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.